need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on it.
Oh, hang on.
If there's any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
No, we're doing it. See, this is the side mission I was waiting for. See? It's the side mission in the shadow of time.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned,
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
See, Sebastian talks just the right amount, and everything that he says is interesting. I think he's my second favourite character in this. Someone's talking, make sure to read the chat, miss. Oh, I love
I'm
that.
ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid.
I
if he
honestly
knew
couldn't
we were
remember what I
about to do.
told Ominous. Here we go. The student report. The catacomb assignment yielded more than I had. I'd like to be thrilled to study the relic further, only. Okay,
I'll
very
be
good.
interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Guess. Give you both one guess who my favourite character is.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Revelio.
This geezer's telling me not to lose my nerve. Are you kidding me? Oh, not spiders. Oh, Ruby. Oh, I appreciate that, Ruby. I feel like I'm going to get in a bit of a shit fight now. Surely one of these has got to have something in it. Ah, that's something.
There's something here by the altar.
Interesting. Student journal entry. Hang on, Poppy's the
What did you find?
Talk to Sebastian.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed.
Bone
Onwards that
barricades.
diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius curse.
Oh,
Really?
Imperius curse.
Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
So I get the Imperius curse and the Avada Kedavra in the same mission. Wow.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
Very nice.
There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Come on, just work. Just hit on them. Oh, there we go. We've done it. There's two. Right. Now the third bit. So these kind of sit up the top somewhere, right? Oh, we've done it.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Derek, I hear you loud and clear, my friend. Broom is next.
Before we trudge on further, I've just
Revelio.
The student's diary mentions the Imperious curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio,
I thought he
can
didn't know
teach you.
Imperio. I'd prefer not to. Yes, I'd like to learn it. How do you know the Imperious Curse?
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
The show?
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries.
Let's do it.
Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Oh, now we're getting interesting. Oh. To the top. I feel like they should make this. They should have made this a little bit harder. I've never really struggled with any of these learning
Something
curses.
troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
All right, you know what? I am going to.
Imperio.
Oh my gosh! So that's going to start attacking that spider, right?
Crucial.
Hurry up and attack him faster! Look at them, just strolling on over. Ruby, 100%.
Another barricade.
Revelio.
Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Who does Sebastian think I am? Oh, this is more of like a puzzle thing, actually. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe it is a
Wingardium Leviosa.
I think I'm getting the hang of it. So what you've actually got to do is you put it at the top.
That worked. Keep
Who,
going.
was it Daniel? Was it who said that before? Maybe it was Derek. You've got to put them up the top. Are they all out yet? Oh, you've got to do it in a certain order, do you? Interesting. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's one. There we... Easy peasy.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
No way. Sebastian's being punny.
Revelio.
Let's go and save your
See why
sister
some
Anne.
student was so entranced with this place.
So hang on, can you
Imperio.
do this missions even if you're not in Slytherin? Actually, I might keep Glacius on. Very nice.
There I thought that's it. Confringo.
As far as I'm aware, there's only one mission different between the house. Oh, really? Only one mission different? Oh, that's good to know. Is the one mission...
Don't give up yet.
Is the one mission the Azkaban one? No more. Please do not remove this relic. Oh my gosh, what is that? Interesting.
Sebastian, the relic.
What's there?
Look. Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
Do you reckon Sebastian dies? He's got to like sacrifice himself for the relic? I feel like the way we're going with this, someone has to get sacrificed.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
Oh, so it's not even like Indiana Jones. Oh, who is this geezer?
Revelio.
Indiana Jones, you know, you take the relic, then there's a bloody big boulder that comes out.
Ominous.
Why is Ominous here?
Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not.
Ominous is
If
going
you
to be the
won't
one
sit
that
back, then
died?
I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
Hashtag awkward. I've lived in the cave. Hey Kyle, did you live there when they were actually filming it, or was this like 30 years in the future?
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Oh, what do I do? Can I actually have some help here? What do I do? I feel like I don't want to be a dick. Let's go with this.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperio?
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it. Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
F him.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
Imperio!
Oh my gosh, you
Step
do it.
aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
I honestly don't.
Sebastian, come on.
How does Ominous just bend the knee to me?
Imperio. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
Ominous, I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we have to go.
How does Ominous just let me just Imperio
You did the wrong
him?
thing.
You need the relic.
I know. But not like this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperio on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission.
I understand what you're saying. I do, but
I've taken full responsibility. You have my word.
I know.
we've always looked out for each other, Ominous and I. I hope he knows that hasn't changed.
I just love it how we leave him at the bottom of this bloody tomb.
How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian.
Oh
What
my
is it?
gosh.
Smoke! Over there, by the hamlet.
Randrock loyalists? We're fighting some goblins.
Trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Have no fear. Chibi is here.
Keep out of Troll's reach! Send us!
Uncle, to the right.
Got him!
They're closing in.
More people?
Bombarda! You'll not win.
Sebastian, be careful. Mind.
Let me go!
Oh no. She's about to die. No way. Oh my goodness.
Boy!
Oh shit.
What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
Look at the chickens in the background.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him?
This
Perhaps
game
I can
blows
help
my
to ease the
mind.
tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
You know what? I 100% chose the right house in Slytherin. This story just wouldn't make sense if I'm not Slytherin using all these Slytherin unforgivable curses. You know what I mean? It's me. I really got to do those moon things.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
So I just like, you know what? I like Sebastian. Let's defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before.
Oh, he stays
That
in
goblin
Slytherin.
would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is.
Who is this
Sebastian is
Solomon
to go
guy?
nowhere near
Seems like a bit of a
Feathercroft,
geezer.
Nowhere near Anne.
He just hates everyone.
Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
What a little puss.
Why, Sebastian?